Howdy, teachers. We're into week 2, and I'm continuing to put together videos that will hopefully help you out. So, I know some of you are starting to get into the point where you're going to need to be recording videos either of your face talking to the students or of you going over a concept, maybe sharing something on your desktop with your students. So, what I'm going to do real quick is I am going to go through a quick basic here's how I might share something on Zoom and how to use Zoom to do your recording. Since we have it anyway, we might as well use it. And so, as always, I'm going to start by pointing out I've got a Zoom icon here that I can open. I can go down to my Start menu and scroll all the way down to the very, very bottom, and there should be one here that I can use. Or if you prefer, you can go to your search bar and type Zoom. Any of those three will find it, and all of those three will do the same thing. Now, in my case, I'm already logged in. But if not, it may ask you to log in. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and sign out just to show you the process. You can do sign in with SSO, but fortunately it's smart enough that if I just type in my credentials here, it's going to recognize the GISD.org and my password. But it's going to actually kick me over to a window like this. And it's either going to automatically log me in if I've recently logged in that way, or if I haven't, it's going to ask me to right there. Okay? So now I'm logged in. Great, first step done. Now let's talk about sharing our screen / recording ourselves. Easiest way to do this is just to start a meeting. Okay? You don't need to go to your meetings and select your recurring meetings or anything like that. You can literally just hit new meeting. Start with video, use my personal ID. None of this stuff really is all that important. And the reason is you're starting a meeting, but you're not inviting anybody to it. This isn't intended to be a meeting. It's just that this will record for you, and you can use that recording to upload to your computer. I'm going to do a video on how to upload these to Canvas. All that later, okay? But for this one, let's just look at how we can do this. So I'm going to hit New Meeting. And just like that, I have popped up a meeting, and you're looking at me in front of me. It's actually kind of creepy. I'm going to be honest. It's like I'm staring at the back of my own head, and it's weirding me out. So I'm gonna get out of the way. Okay, that's not a whole lot better, but like it's a little better. Anyway, you'll notice up in the top left, it's recording. If you're using your GISD login, like you should be, it's gonna record automatically. You don't actually have a choice on that. You can pause, you can stop, but it's gonna record automatically immediately upon you starting a meeting. Now from here, I could start teaching. I could go into the rise of the Weimar Republic in Germany in the late 19th century and how that led to the blah blah blah. I don't have anything prepared. I'm sorry. You can always tell when the teacher isn't actually ready to teach, right? Regardless, I can teach from right here. I can talk. I can do everything. I can even, if I want to, come down here and share my screen. Now, I'm going to show you a trick for screen sharing that I highly recommend that you follow. Okay? Let's say I have this screen right here, which I'm going to carry in, and I've got multiple tabs open. When I go to share, if I share this screen as my screen, what'll happen is, it's important to note that right now, the only thing Zoom is recording is my face, not this stuff I have up here. I'm using a different program for that. But if the only thing I want to cover is this article critique that I have open, having these other tabs here doesn't really help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the tab down. I'm just going to grab it, click and drag, and pull it down and let go. And now I have a separate window here. So I'm going to move the other one out of the way so you can see. And again, right now, the only thing that's being shared on my Zoom is my face. They didn't see any of that up to this point in the Zoom video, okay? To share that screen, I'm going to hit Share Screen, and I'm going to select that Article Critique 1. Now that it's its own window, you can see I also have the My Drive that had the other two tabs open. I'm going to choose the Article Critique, and I'm going to hit Share, okay? And now, what they're seeing is this window right here. And only this window right here. Okay. They actually won't even see like my taskbar down at the bottom or anything. They're only seeing this window. Okay. And my face up in the corner. This is what's being recorded. If I use, and let me grab this stuff, I'm going to carry this over. This usually pops up at the top. Because I had that on another screen and had to carry it over, it looked a little weird. But this shows what's being shared. You'll notice my screen sharing is paused. In other words, anything I do over here isn't going to change at the moment because I moved it off the screen and there was a reason. I'm going to resume the share. So this is what they're seeing. I can go through here. I can highlight stuff that will be recorded. I could also use the annotate button. I've done a video on this as well. Feel free to check it out. But I can grab the, hey, you know what I really need is I really need a highlighter, which is this second set of lines right here. And I want it to be yellow. And I can come through and say, hey, check that out. I can clear it. I can erase it. Won't affect the screen, of course. And that's all the students are going to see. They're not going to see anything else. I can go over and do other stuff on my screen. I could minimize this and the students wouldn't see anything different. When I'm done, I can close the annotate option and then I hit stop share and it's going to come back to here. And once again, you're on my face. And I can just go back and forth. I can share multiple screens. If I have that article critique open, let's say, and I'm sharing this, I actually have this new share option, and I can choose a different thing to share. Okay? I'm not going to, but I could. You've got that whiteboard if you want to use that. Maybe you're a math teacher, and you'd really love to be able to go here and have a board specifically designed and, you know, draw out some math. Woo! I did math. That's an option as well. Regardless, whatever I'm sharing, whatever they're seeing, like you can see in my background all this other stuff around the whiteboard. The only thing Zoom is recording right now is this. And I'm going to stop share, and I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to stop this recording in the meeting. And I'm just going to hit end meeting for all. And that will stop the recording. And it's going to pop up this convert meeting recording. And it's going to take a minute. And so using the power of technology, I'm going to snap my fingers and it's going to be done. Oh, I didn't snap hard enough. Hold on. One more try. All right. And just like that, we have finished converting our video. And it'll pop up where that video is put. And you'll see here, I've got my Zoom and my whiteboard. It actually saves the whiteboard as a file. It saves an audio-only version of it. If there had been any chat in the video, that would have shown here. So I've got this Zoom_0. That's actually the file that was recorded. And I'm going to load it up real quick because I want you to see what the actual video is showing. So when I do my screen share, notice all they're seeing is the screen I want them to see and me, nothing else. Okay? All that other stuff I did isn't there. And when I skip ahead, again, all they're seeing is that. And I can even skip ahead to my whiteboard, and you'll notice again, all they see is the whiteboard and me, and nothing else. It's just a nice thing to use if you want to teach your class through video. Zoom is an easy way to do that. Hopefully this video helps you with recording your screen, recording what you're doing, and recording yourself, whichever it is that you want to do. If you do have any concerns, again, you can always reach out to me, shoot me an email, come by my room, whatever. Let me know what it is. If there's one person struggling with it, there's probably 30 at this point, and we're all just so buried that we're not sure. And so I'm going to keep making these videos. Hopefully they continue to help people. So please, please, please let me know what it is you're struggling with so that I can get these videos done to help you out. Okay? I really do want to help our teachers get where they need to get. So we're already into the second week. I know the first week was kind of weird, and this is all weird, in all honesty. But we're going to get there, and we're all going to get better tomorrow than we were today, and that's all anybody expects of us. Okay? So just make tomorrow a little better than you made today. I'm going to give you the big wave, and I will see you in the next video.